Unless he's changed drastically and privately in the last couple years, he's still the same guy. Unless he's changed drastically and privately in the last couple years, he's still the same guy. Perhaps Max's retirement from Fratire announcement was evidence enough of his quasi-earnest change of heart. This new self-reflective Tucker Max fired himself as CEO of his company. This new self-reflective Tucker Max fired himself as CEO of his company. Tucker Max started talking about his psychotherapy back in 2012. Tucker Max's blog has taken on a very different look since he first started. Gone are the ratings of women, all of whom are hardwired for boredom, as he once wrote, and in place of that misogyny are explorations of his psyche through his experiences in therapy, and advice on how to be a better man and person. In a recent post, he talked about his deep identity and emotional issues. It's this type of reflection and rebranding that led him to start his podcast, The Mating Grounds with his mate, become the And Women Want co-author. He teamed up with a psychologist to write about how to be a good match for women. If Mate Become the Man Women Want sounds like the antithesis of all Max's previous work, it's because it absolutely is. He is trying to turn over a new leaf, apparently, as this 2015 Maxim interview explains, which claims Max has recast himself as a sensitive love guru for the self-aware millennial man. While this book hasn't hit the bestseller list since its 2015 release, let's hope it truly does connote a sincere reversal of Max's former worldview. Reportedly, he's reached this new mindset thanks to a lot of therapy. His writing style has been coined Fratire. New York Times writer Warren St. John wrote a piece in 2006 called Dude, Here's My Book, in which he coined the term Fratire to describe Max's less than sophisticated writing style. St. John contacted Max prior to writing the article for an interview, asking the author what he thought of the new designation. Great holy Jesus, Max responded, per his own transcript. Warren, that is awful. First off, I wasn't in a fraternity. While Max seems to have missed the point on that one, perhaps it was in direct response to it that he apparently coined the term d*ck lit, as suggested in his interview with Creative Loafing. Max wrote 3 more books on the same intellectual plane. Because there is no justice in the world, Max received a 0 advance for a second book after the success of I Hope They Serve Beer in Hell. His next work of what apparently qualifies as American philosophy in the 21st century was titled As**, Let's Finish First. Ironically, the book's existence kind of proves its central thesis, but Max wasn't done. 2012 saw the release of 2 more books of this caliber. Hilarity Ensues, followed by Sloppy Seconds, the Tucker Max Leftovers. Take some solace that his first 2 books, the definitive book of pickup lines and belligerence and debauchery, the Tucker Max stories, to perform quite as well as his later works. A movie based on his book tanked in theaters, ultimately losing millions. I Hope They Serve Beer in Hell was a film adaptation based on Max's book that was released in 2009. Its box office numbers were ghastly, a paltry $4 million gross on a $1 million budget, which actually may say something hopeful about American culture. The movie has a 20% Rotten Tomatoes score, In a 2016 blog post, Max called the movie his biggest and most personal failure ever. He went on to chronicle how he meddled in every step of the production process despite his utter lack of experience in movie making. I Hope They Serve Beer in Hell was on the New York Times bestseller list for 6 straight years. From 2006 to 2012, I Hope They Serve Beer in Hell, what some have called the Bro Bible, was on the New York Times bestseller list, at one point even reaching the top spot. If you need a reminder or if you've somehow managed to block this out, the book is about Tucker Max's life as a narcissistic, chauvinistic alcoholic slogging from one night stand to one night stand with no greater purpose in life. The man is a self-proclaimed *low who rates women on a scale from common stock pig to super hottie and declares himself a professional at humiliating and debasing people, as the LA Times put it, quoting Max's own words. Max Ghostwrote Tiffany Haddish's best-selling memoir. The Last Black Unicorn is the memoir of the first African-American female stand-up comedian to host SNL, Tiffany Haddish. The book currently resides in the 5 spot of the New York Times bestseller list for nonfiction. In many ways, this is to be celebrated. Unfortunately, that celebration is somewhat marred by the fact that the book's ghostwriter is the author of Sloppy Seconds, the Tucker Max Leftovers. While Haddish has been mum on Max's involvement, Max himself has sung about his role in the work to anyone who will listen, telling Jezebel, Tiffany's a fantastic storyteller and speaker, but she's not a very good writer. Unfortunately, this isn't Max's first foray onto the bestseller list.
Hey guys, thank you so much for the support and likes and comments down below, and also thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to see you in the next video. Then take care, bye.